Hello. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm just back with thoughts and a rant of how entrepreneur. So I want to share this with y'all. I remember one time I was having a conversation with this guy who deal in the arena of business, and he asked me a question. And it's a question that they ask a lot when it comes to business. They ask, who is your competition? And I simply replied, I'm my only competition. I repeat, I'm my only competition. I don't do what I do to compete with people. I don't do what I do to be seen great in the eyesight of man. I do what I do because I've been called by God to be great in his sight, not man's sight. The difference between being great in man's sight versus being great in God's sight. To be great in man's sight, that means you got to compare yourself against other people you wasn't created to be like. But to be great in the sight of God, that means you got to live up to who God destined you to be. And God destined you to be like him. And when he look at you and when he looking for, if you living out the potential, you living out the purpose, you living out the greatness that he placed on the inside of you, one of the things he looking, are you becoming conformed to my image and my likeness? Are you responding? Are you thinking? Are you moving? Are you loving? Are you behaving how I would behave? That's what God looking at. So when God look at you to see if you great, he looking to see, are you measuring up to him? Because see, the difference is, you try to compare yourself to man, you down here. But when you gotta, see if you measuring up to the greatness that God placed on the inside of you, you gotta come all the way up here. You see that? Because man ain't no comparison to God. And why lower yourself? Why lower your thinking to fit in man box when you was created to be like something so much beyond a box? You was created to be like God. So that's some food for thought. Stop letting other people put limits on you. You stop putting limitations on yourself. Hear me and hear me well. Your only limit is you. You limit you. This is time to be self-accountability. This is the time, self-accountability. Am I measuring up to be who God has destined me to be? We're going to stop all that blaming people and making excuses. People only do what you allowed them to do. Stop blaming people for doing what you allowed them to do. It's time to live outside the box. It's time to live according to who God has destined you to be. So remember, you are your only competition. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope this encouraged somebody. God bless y'all. I love y'all. And I'm praying for y'all.